Why does a tiny Tokyo bathroom work better than the oversized bathroom in most American homes? Because Americans were sold space, not intelligence. More tile, bigger tubs, wider counters. Yet the toilet still sits beside the bath, steam still destroys the mirror, and one wet towel can make the whole room feel chaotic. Japan took the opposite approach. Smaller rooms, smarter zones, less cleaning, more comfort. Today, we are counting down 20 Japanese bathroom ideas that will expose just how badly the modern American bathroom was designed. Number 1 explains why every strange detail works together. Number 20. The toilet lives in a different room. Walk into many American bathrooms and everything is packed together. The toilet faces the bathtub. Toothbrushes sit a few feet from the flush. Steam, smells, towels, makeup, and shower water all share one room. Japan often refuses that arrangement. Open one door, and you find a compact toilet room. Open another, and you enter the washing and bathing area. One person can shower while another uses the toilet. The bathing room stays calm. The toilet room stays practical. Smell does not drift across damp towels, and the family does not lose the entire bathroom because one person locked the door. This is the first expression of Ma, the Japanese idea that empty space and separation can make life work better. The solution is not always more room. Sometimes it is giving each action its own boundary. One wall, two doors, and the morning argument changes completely. But the next idea goes further. Japan separates something Americans often combine without thinking. Number 19. Washing happens before the bath. An American bathtub is often where the washing happens. Soap, shampoo, dirt, and bathwater mix together. Then everything disappears down the drain. In Japan, the tub has a different job. A small stool sits beside a hand shower. The bather sits, soaps the body, washes the hair, and rinses completely on the open floor. Only after the body is clean does anyone step into the deep tub. The water stays clear. The tub becomes a place to soak, warm up, and slow down, not a large container for removing dirt. Picture a family of 4. The first person washes outside the tub, then soaks. The second person does the same because everyone enters clean. The bath water can remain usable for the next person instead of being dumped after a single body. The room is designed around it. Waterproof walls, a floor drain, a low stool, and a movable shower make the sequence feel natural. Japan turns the same water into a shared evening resource. You have probably been using the bathtub as a giant sink. The next idea turns the entire room into one. Number 18. The whole bathing room can get wet. Most American bathrooms contain one protected wet box. Water must stay inside the shower curtain or behind the glass. One careless angle sends water onto painted walls, wooden cabinets, baseboards, and a floor that was never meant to flood. A Japanese bathing room expects water everywhere. The floor slopes gently toward a drain. The lower walls resist water. The tub, stool, bucket, faucet, and shower all sit inside one sealed zone. When the shower ends, the user sprays the stool, the floor, and the lower wall. Hair and soap move toward the drain. Cleanup becomes part of bathing instead of a separate weekend punishment. That is the satisfying part. Water does not need to be controlled with panic because the architecture already accepted what a bathroom is. Western design often fights moisture after it appears. Japanese design gives moisture a path before the first drop falls. 3 ideas down, and Japan has already removed the toilet conflict, dirty bathwater, and the fear of splashing. If practical design like this makes your own bathroom feel strangely unfinished, subscribe now. The next 17 ideas keep following the same rule. Design the mess out before anyone has to clean it. Number 17. The floor dries from the shape up. A wet floor is not only annoying, it holds hair, traps soap, feeds odor, and gives mold the long damp evening it wants. Japan attacks the problem below the feet. Many bathroom floors use channels, textured surfaces, and a planned slope that pulls water toward the drain. Step out of the tub and watch the thin sheet of water break into narrow paths. It does not sit in random puddles around the room. Some modern systems also use insulating layers so the floor feels less icy in winter. The point is not luxury for its own sake. A warmer, faster draining surface is easier to use, easier to rinse, and less likely to remain wet for hours. The room begins drying before the towel touches your skin. Ma appears again. The empty floor is not wasted. Its shape is doing work every second, guiding water without a motor, an app, or a person pushing a mop. One quiet slope prevents hundreds of future puddles. The next idea takes the moisture that remains and makes the ceiling deal with it. Number 16. The ceiling is a weather machine. Look up in an ordinary bathroom and you may see a small exhaust fan that sounds tired and removes steam slowly. In many Japanese bathrooms, the ceiling panel does far more. Press one button and the room ventilates. Press another and warm air enters before a winter bath. Another mode dries the room. Another can dry clothing hanging from a rail. Now picture a rainy Tokyo evening. Shirts hang above the bathing floor. The door closes. Warm, moving air travels through the room, and the bathroom becomes a compact drying chamber without a tumble dryer taking up floor space. The same system fights damp after bathing. Instead of opening a window and hoping the weather cooperates, the room actively removes the moisture it just created. Towels do not need to hang over every door. Laundry does not block the living room. A cold bathroom can be warmed before an older person steps inside. One ceiling panel replaces several separate problems. Most homes treat the bathroom ceiling like dead space. Japan turns it into climate control, laundry equipment, and mold prevention. The next idea controls the bath before anyone even enters the room. Number 15. The tub calls you when it is ready. In many homes, filling a bath means standing nearby, checking the water, forgetting the tap, returning too late, and discovering the tub is overflowing or already cooling. Japanese systems can make that routine feel ancient. A wall panel lets the user choose the water level and temperature. Press the button from the kitchen. The tub fills itself, stops at the chosen amount, and plays a sound or voice message when the bath is ready. Dinner continues. A parent finishes washing dishes. Nobody runs down the hall every 2 minutes to stare at a rising water line. Some systems can maintain or restore the temperature through reheating. That matters in a household where several people bathe one after another. The last person does not inherit a cold puddle simply because they arrived later. The shock is that Japan used electronics to remove a tiny daily irritation that many people simply accepted forever. This is what good bathroom design keeps doing. It notices the repeated annoyance that everyone stopped noticing. A bath that fills itself sounds luxurious. The next idea saves energy using nothing more advanced than a lid. Number 14. The bathtub has a proper lid. An American bathtub is usually left open. Even when the water needs to stay warm, heat rises, steam spreads. The room gets damp, and the bath cools quickly. A Japanese tub often comes with fitted cover panels. After one person finishes soaking, the panels slide across the top. The hot water disappears beneath a clean, flat surface. Steam stays lower. Heat escapes more slowly. The next person can bathe without starting from cold water again. The lid looks almost too simple to matter, which is exactly why it matters. It has no subscription, no complicated controls, and almost nothing to break. It just blocks the open path where heat was leaving. Some tubs and lids also use insulation to hold warmth longer. The combination reduces the need to add more hot water or repeatedly reheat the entire bath. Small action, large return. This is Bathroom Kaizen hidden inside MA. A simple improvement supports the room's larger purpose without adding clutter. One flat panel protects heat, cleanliness, and the next person's comfort. But the next idea makes the shape of the tub itself feel completely different. Number 13. The tub is deeper, not longer. Many American tubs stretch the body out but leave the shoulders cold. You slide down, your knees rise, and half the water escapes through an overflow drain placed as if comfort were dangerous. Japanese tubs often go deeper. Step over the higher side, lower yourself onto the shaped bottom, and the warm water rises toward the shoulders. The body sits more upright. The footprint can stay compact, while the soaking experience feels fuller. Japan does not always spend floor area on length. It spends depth on immersion. A handrail or carefully placed edge helps with entry. Some modern tubs shape the back and neck area to support a relaxed position. The goal is not swimming. The goal is complete warmth inside limited space. The deep tub also reinforces the separation between washing and soaking. You do not need room to wave a shampoo bottle around because the cleaning already happened outside. A smaller rectangle can deliver a more complete bath than a larger Western tub that barely covers the stomach. That is the contradiction running through this entire room. Less space, more function. The next idea gives the bather a seat, but not where Americans expect one. Number 12. The shower seat is low and movable. Western shower seats often appear as medical equipment or expensive built-in benches. In Japan, a small plastic stool can be part of ordinary daily bathing. Sit low. Place the bucket beside 1 foot. Bring the hand shower close. Soap, rinse, and wash the hair without standing under running water the entire time. The position makes sense inside a wet room. Water stays low. The user can see the floor, reach the legs, and control the spray. Older adults gain stability without turning the whole bathroom into a clinic. When bathing ends, The stool is rinsed, lifted, and placed on its side or hung to dry. The floor becomes open again. This is Ma in physical form. The object appears when needed and disappears when the action ends. A giant tiled bench occupies space every hour of every day. A light stool does the same job, then moves out of the room's way. Sometimes the inexpensive object is smarter because it refuses to become architecture. The next item looks even more basic, yet it changes how much water runs down the drain. Number 11. The bucket is not decoration. A small wash bucket sits near the stool. To an American visitor, it may look ceremonial or old-fashioned. Then someone uses it, and the logic becomes obvious. Fill it once, pour water over the shoulders, rinse soap from the arms, splash the floor toward the drain. The action is controlled, quiet, and strangely satisfying. The bucket lets the bather use a measured amount of water for small tasks instead of leaving the shower running through every pause. It can also help test temperature before water touches the body. The final pour sends stray foam toward the drain. Nothing about this requires a sensor. The person can see exactly how much water is being used because the amount is sitting in their hands. Modern bathrooms often hide consumption behind endless flow. The bucket makes water visible again. 10 ideas remain, and everyone continues the same pattern: less waste, less friction, less cleaning later. If the bucket just made a high-pressure shower seem strangely careless, hit the like button. The midpoint is where the bathroom stops being a room and starts behaving like a machine. Number 10. The mirror fights its own fog. A hot shower ends. The mirror turns white. In many bathrooms, the user wipes it with a towel, leaving streaks and lint, or waits while the fan slowly clears the glass. Japanese bathrooms often plan for the fog instead of acting surprised by it. Some mirrors use treated surfaces or heated areas that resist condensation. Others pair with stronger ventilation and layouts that separate the vanity from the wet bathing room. The result is simple to see. Steam fills one zone, but the mirror where someone brushes teeth or dries hair remains usable. No handprint circle. No wet towel dragged across glass. No second cleaning job created by the first. This is not about admiring yourself sooner. It is about one surface performing its job during the exact moment it is needed. Most bathroom frustration comes from objects failing under normal bathroom conditions. Japan asks a rude but useful question: why install a mirror in steam if the mirror cannot handle steam? The next idea asks the same question about storage. Number 9. Storage leaves the splash zone. American shower shelves collect bottles like a plastic forest. Shampoo rings form underneath. Razors remain wet. Soap turns soft. Every ledge becomes another place to scrub. Japanese bathroom storage often tries to stay light, removable, and off the floor. A magnetic rack grips a metal wall panel. Bottles sit in one clean row. A hook holds the bucket. Another holds the stool or cleaning brush. When the wall needs rinsing, the pieces lift away instead of trapping grime around permanent brackets. The user changes the layout as needs change, then removes everything for a full clean. The visual difference is immediate. The floor has no tower. The tub edge has no crowded line of bottles. Water can travel toward the drain without meeting 10 obstacles. Ma does not demand an empty life. It demands that objects stop occupying space badly. Storage becomes temporary, movable, and honest about moisture. One cabinet at the door can eliminate years of clutter. The next idea eliminates a cleaning problem that begins inside the drain. Number 8. The drain comes apart in seconds. Many people avoid looking inside a bathroom drain until the smell forces them. The cover feels permanent. Hair disappears beneath it. Soap builds quietly in the dark. Japanese drains often make the dirty part easy to reach. Lift the cover, remove a small hair catcher, tip the collected hair into the bin, rinse the piece, return it, and the job is finished before the buildup turns into a blockage. Cleaning improves when the designer removes the awkward steps between seeing dirt and removing it. Some drain designs also create water movement that gathers debris in one place. Instead of chasing hair across a flat floor, the user finds it where the system intended. 30 seconds now prevents an hour later. This is Kaizen again. The room does not wait for a disaster, then demand chemicals and panic. It makes the smallest useful maintenance action easy enough to repeat. A drain that welcomes cleaning stays cleaner because people stop avoiding it. The next idea applies that same logic to the bathtub itself. Number 7. The tub can wash itself. Imagine finishing a bath, pressing one button, and walking away while the tub sprays, circulates, and rinses its own interior. Some high-end Japanese bath systems now offer automatic tub cleaning. Detergent and water move through built-in outlets, washing the surface that normally requires bending, reaching, and scrubbing. This will shock anyone who still kneels beside a tub with a sponge, one sleeve wet, wondering why a room full of technology left the worst job to a human back. But it reveals the direction of the design culture. Repeated labor is treated as a problem worth engineering away. Even without full automation, smooth wall panels, rounded corners, removable shelves, and accessible drains support the same goal. The bathroom should not punish the person who cleans it. A self-cleaning tub sounds excessive until you count the number of times a family scrubs that surface across 20 years. Time compounds just like dirt. The next idea does not clean the tub, it cleans the water that touches the body. Number 6. The shower. Controls temperature before the skin does. In an old shower, the user becomes the thermometer. Turn one handle, touch the water, jump back, turn another. Touch it again. Repeat until the temperature stops trying to hurt you. Japanese bathroom faucets often use thermostatic controls with clear temperature markings and safety stops. Set the temperature. Lift the flow control. The water arrives near the chosen warmth without the wild dance between freezing and burning. That matters when children or older adults use the same room. The faucet also suits the wash before soak routine. The user may stop and start the hand shower several times while soaping. A stable temperature means every restart does not require another negotiation. The control is calm because the decision was made once. Western bathrooms often celebrate water pressure while ignoring control. Japan understands that comfort is not maximum force. Comfort is the water doing exactly what the body expected. The next feature makes the toilet follow the same rule, and this is where many first-time visitors stop laughing. Number 5. The toilet seat is warm before you sit. A cold toilet seat at 6 in the morning is a tiny misery most people accept as unavoidable. Japan looked at that shock and decided it was a design failure. The seat stays warm. A sensor knows when someone sits. Warm water washing replaces or reduces the need for dry paper. Controls adjust position, pressure, and temperature. Stand up, and some models clean the wand automatically. Others deodorize the bowl area, mist the surface before use, or close the lid with minimal contact. By the third use, the unheated seat back home begins to look unfinished. This is not only about luxury. Warm water washing can feel gentler for many users, and the controls allow the same toilet to suit different bodies and preferences. The system puts comfort exactly where discomfort used to be repeated every day. Japan did not invent the bathroom to impress visitors. It kept asking where the daily friction remained, then removed one piece at a time. If you have a basic toilet beside your bathtub right now, the next 60 seconds may bother you even more. Number 4. The toilet reuses hand-washing water. On some Japanese toilets, a small faucet sits above the tank. Flush and clean supply water flows from the faucet into the tank while it refills. Wash your hands in that stream. The used water drops into the tank and waits for the next flush. The water was going to fill the tank anyway. The design simply gives it one useful task before that happens. No separate basin needs another drain line in the same compact space. The tank lid becomes a hand-washing station without making the room feel crowded. To an American visitor, the first reaction may be confusion. Is that toilet water? No, it is fresh water entering the tank, used for hand washing before it becomes flush water. This is matinai, the dislike of waste, working beside Ma. One stream, two purposes. One small room, no wasted fixture. The idea is so direct that the normal arrangement starts looking strange. Why use fresh water once when the same flow can complete two separate jobs? The next feature saves something even harder to replace than water. Number 3. The bathroom has an emergency voice. A deep tub, warm air, and privacy can create comfort. They can also create risk when someone is older, unwell, or alone. Some Japanese bathrooms include call buttons, communication panels, or controls placed where the bather can reach them. Press once, and another person in the home can hear the alert or speak through an intercom. The bathroom stops being a sealed box where trouble remains hidden behind running water. Other details support the same goal. Handrails sit where the body changes level. The tub edge offers a stable grip. The floor resists slipping. The room can warm before entry, reducing the violent temperature change between a cold dressing area and hot water. Safety is not added after somebody falls. It is built into the ordinary route through the room. Japan has an aging population, so bathroom design cannot pretend every user is young, balanced, and strong forever. A beautiful room that fails a vulnerable body is not beautiful enough. The next idea removes another risk before the bathroom is even built. Number 2. The bathroom arrives as a tested unit. Many Japanese bathrooms are unit baths, factory-made systems assembled from matched walls, floor, ceiling, tub, drain, and fittings. Instead of asking several trades to create a waterproof room from separate materials on site, the builder installs components designed to fit and seal together. Picture the difference. In one bathroom, tile meets grout, grout meets trim, trim meets a cabinet, and every joint becomes a future argument with water. In the other, the floor rises into the wall system, the drain sits where the slope expects it, and the surfaces belong to one plan. The result can be faster installation, easier cleaning, and fewer decorative cracks where moisture hides. Japan often chooses dependable function over a room that photographs beautifully for 1 year and leaks behind the wall in 10. Monozukuri, the care of making things well, appears here. The bathroom is treated like a product with interacting parts, not a collection of pretty purchases forced to cooperate. But one main idea explains the toilet room, wet floor, movable stool, reusable water, hidden storage, and every empty surface you have seen. Number 1. Ma makes the bathroom feel larger than it is. The secret is not the heated seat. It is not the talking tub, the drying ceiling, the deep soak, or the hand-washing toilet tank. The secret is Ma, the deliberate use of space, pause, and separation. Japan gives washing one zone and the toilet another. It lets the floor stay open, then brings in a stool only when needed. It moves bottles onto removable racks. It gives water a clear path to the drain. It lets one stream perform 2 jobs before disappearing. Now replay the room in your mind. The user enters the changing area. Clothes stay dry. The bathing door closes. The body is washed on the floor. The clean person lowers into deep hot water. A lid saves the heat. The ceiling removes the steam. The stool and bucket rinse clean, then leave the floor empty. That is why a small Japanese bathroom can feel calmer than a large American one. Space is not measured only by distance between walls. It is measured by how many conflicts the room removes. A giant bathroom can still feel cramped when the toilet blocks the door, bottles cover every ledge, wet towels occupy the floor, and one person controls the entire room for 40 minutes. A compact room can feel generous when every action has a place, every object can move, and every drop knows where to go. Japan did not solve the bathroom by filling it with gadgets. The gadgets only work because the room already has discipline. Ma first, technology second. That discipline changes how the room feels before any button is pressed. There is less visual noise, less crossing between clean and dirty tasks, and less furniture fighting for attention. The bathroom does not demand that the user remember 20 cleaning tricks. Its layout quietly guides the correct action. Wash here, soak there, hang this, drain that, close the lid, start the fan. Good design becomes a silent routine. And the routine protects comfort every day without asking anyone to become perfectly organized. Every idea on this list removes one irritation most homes keep repeating for years. The next video reveals 20 Japanese kitchen ideas that do the same thing to food, storage, and wasted movement. It is already waiting on your screen to the left. Click it now before you walk back into your bathroom and start noticing everything it gets wrong.